Hey, cheers! It's another beautiful day in Stockholm. Maybe not, right? Anyway, hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you. Looking good. It's a beautiful day in June here. It's cold and dark, just like Helsinki. So, anyway, put your rain gear on. We're going to be a little wet on this flight. Live weather says that there is some rain passing through Stockholm right now, and a front that is in Finland, so down by Helsinki. So maybe, you know me, a little luck here and there. We run into some wet and some rain and get a chance to experiment a bit with our controls. Gonna go ahead and set this up. Like I said, I hope you're well. We are in the Belgium aircraft today. So as you can kind of take a look around here, there you go, AB, Air Belgium. Supposedly a real tail. No, don't hold me on that, but there's a real tail number there. Yeah, we're in the Headwind A330. This is becoming one of my more fun experimental aircraft, so to speak. So I get a chance to kind of play around with this monster of an aircraft. It's not that big, but bigger than a 320, that's for sure. Carries more passengers, etc. And as we know, I love the FedEx, so a little more cargo. They don't make not the 330-900 series. It's a 330 33 RF or something like that. Anyway, they do have a freight in the A330 scale, but anyway, you can see we got the windsock kicking butt. We're gonna go ahead and jump in the cockpit here and do my 5 minutes of pre-flight. So feel free to grab yourself, run off and grab a cup of coffee and come back, because we're gonna do this, baby. On the recording, it looks like I'm down in the lower left. Am I okay here? Yeah, you're not gonna miss a whole lot if I leave it on. So, see you on the other side. Alright, dig in and have some fun. She's wet, but not wet. Just kind of misty. We aren't getting any kind of weather yet, so let's put some lights into action here. This will take me a couple minutes, so like I said, grab yourself some coffee. I haven't seen weather come through here at all. I don't know. Someone write a comment and tell me what I'm doing wrong with that mess. I don't think they have it connected, but that's okay. And quite a bit of controversy out there recently with the early release of A321s. Some of you know what I'm talking about. $70 for a new piece, earpiece. Like, yeah, well, lots of reviews on it already. And we can leave that on. What the heck? We won't worry about that. Just because I'm not sure what the weather at the altitude's going to be. We're going to try and keep it down to lower scale, just so we can fly through some clouds. Set that, and this is good to go. We're set. Here's here. Nav. Boom, boom, boom. Shake the room. We got good things going on here, folks. Don't y'all love it? I'm gonna pop this in. Okay. I think I'm just about square. Just a little bit to get a little backwash, because I don't know how much we're gonna get. Okay, we're on this, so we're set for, looks like we're all set for launch. Everything's groovy. We got a radio signal? Kinda. Alright, so, what does this show me out of box right here? What do we got? Jack, squat. Okay. Well. Hey, we got Freckles in the cockpit today. Say hello. Right. You don't say anything, unfortunately. Okay. You just jibber jabber on ATC for me today. Let's see, I want to check fuel. More fuel. Oh, we got a ton of fuel. Whew. We're gonna go all over the world, baby. It's you and me and 150 passengers. Do, do, do. Do, do. Yeah, so you just really don't let me know how to I'm afraid to test this out. Never mind. We're just gonna jump in. We got sand. No. Okay. Alright. Dig in here. We got the Trent 707 too. Whew. Like that mattered for you. You guys know it did, right? We're set here. Bad. Let's go. I got Helsinki and Stockholm set here. We are in. Come on, boys and girls, say it with me. KEV 777. Scooby Dooby. I'm gonna toss this in there. It's usually 2. Flight level. Let's just stick to 15. 150. And I know we're gonna do this. And I think it was 27. I think that's what it is. Anyway, ground temperature. 59. Okay. We got a lot of weight today. I'm gonna skip that jump. Let's go here. Okay, my departure out of here was going to be 1926. 26, thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't see you on here. You know what? I'll pick up tab. Okay. Two left, and I want to debug And that should be super duper. Boy, a lot of broken. Huh. Well, let's work our way backwards. So. Yeah, I'll have to disconnect here. Huh. Alright, well, first things first, I want to set this to DVAM. I gotta fix DVAM, but this is our Alright, that should close the gap on this. We connect, we got keying the bifix. I might have to adjust this on the ride, but we're gonna. Oh, we got traffic coming in on my 6. Well, let's get this show on the road then. Let's go to tab. TEB, baby, let's go tab. I'm not gonna make it weird or wild. We're just gonna do it direct out of here. I want that one. It's only 11 away, so we want that. Okay, so we're gonna quick jump off the runway and we're gonna hook it. And we're gonna go down. And that should be it. I can do a manual flyby. Okay, looking good on the map. We're gonna go this way. Scooby and figure it out on the fly, right? Alright, let's get out of here before we got traffic. We got traffic coming in there, Keisha. Freckles. You're not Keisha. I just gotta remember to call you Freckles. Okay, well. Double check our settings here. We got our FMC set. I'm gonna adjust this slightly for myself. Again, love how that works. Let's sit in the middle. Gotta make that red dot go away. There we go. Alright. There's your pilot seat. Alright, so we're gonna look at that. We're gonna be slightly. Yeah. Okay. It's rainy. I'm gonna turn this down just a bit so I can see this stuff okay. You know, if there's anything I could ever complain about it, Airbus. This little monster right here, really, you pain in the ass. Make it stick out. Anyway. $2915, right? That's really, really low air pressure. that's what he's got me at. So, I'll land the tower.
Clear ILS runway 26 approach Ryanair 8448 heavy.
Oof. Okay. Now, if I was in the air and I adjusted this bad boy this much, she'd start whistling at me like crazy. You're touching the wrong buttons. Alright, we are set. We are in the orientation of takeoff. 15. We're going to go to 15. We've got everything set. Gear, max. Co-pilot, engage. Ready? Alright. Pay attention to the engines. We're gonna have to roll quick and go. Okay. And there was your aircraft. Why is the red dot moving? Oh, that's a wingtip? Can't see. Really? It's a phone. It's tail hook. Alright, we're backing up SAS. I don't have a SAS skin, so we're in Belgium, like I said. Let's go. Let's get the heck out of here, right? You guys are sitting here just listening to me babble on. Right. Bing bing goes the bell. Locked. Loaded. Set. And we're rolling. Okay. There we go. Put it on the numbers. That's it. We're coming to 1-4. We're 2 whites. 2-2. Gotta set it, baby. We're gonna make it. Yeah, we gotta go. That's a tight takeoff. Gear up. Flaps in. Throttle up.
Echo Victor 777 contact Stockholm departure on 130.33. Good day.
130.33 KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777. Goodbye. Stockholm departure KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 is at 1,500 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 Stockholm departure altimeter 29.15 radar contact. Continue to Tango Echo Bravo.
Okay, thank you.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect 15,000 feet.
Will do. We're gonna take a short little
Climb and maintain
turn to the
11,000
left
feet.
here,
Expect
buddy.
15,000 feet. KEV 777
I'm trying to make sure I
Kilo Echo
gain-
Victor 777.
Gain enough combination between altitude. There we go. Climb out of our orange. Go through some clouds. Say goodbye. Look at the weather up here. Alright, wow. It just wants to take you that extra little dip, man. I mean, I want to climb. Don't get me wrong. Get that tip there. There we go.
8.0 KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777. Malmo Center KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 is passing 8,100 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 Malmo Center altimeter 29.14 radar contact. Continue to Tango Echo Bravo.
Yeah, I know, guys. Like, I'm sitting here.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 climb and maintain 15,000 feet.
Yep. I'll flow through some clouds. Still be able to see some ground details.
Kilo Echo Victor 777.
Cool.
265 heavy, you are 41 miles east. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 26 approach. Air Baltic 1248 heavy, you are 41 miles south. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 26 approach.
We'll ramp it up here in a minute.
Malmo Center Scandinavian 89er heavy is passing 8,500 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. Scandinavian 89er heavy Malmo Center altimeter 29.14 radar contact. Continue to Alpha Romeo Sierra. Turkish 265 heavy, you are 37 miles east of Arlanda. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Arlanda Tower on 125.13. Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 125.13 Turkish 265 heavy. Air Baltic 125
Right at it.
you are 35 miles south.
We're gonna fly right by it. Oh, come on, we're gonna nick it.
Expect vectors ILS runway 26 approach.
Gonna nick it.
Airbus 561, contact Stockholm approach on 123.755. Good day. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway.
I may drop this down a little bit closer to the deck. Sorry, the cloud deck. We'll see. We're at 15. We're ramping this up. Let's go 320.
Going to 123.755.
Scooby Dooby. Let's see what that gets us, mate. What do you say? And of course, I know. Didn't touch this. Yes, I am aware of that. I don't need this. Boom, boom, shake the room. No, I didn't want that. Thank you so much. Alright, you can move around the cabin. What? Overspeeding again? Really? Come on, man. You gonna play this game with me today? Methinks I found a little glitch in their matrix. Edwin could have fixed it for all I know. Alright, you gotta dial me back. Thank you. Alright, what am I sitting at here? Let's go. Take a look. We're just over 400. And we weren't stressing out the airframe that much. You gonna get me another master? Sorry, we're just trying to keep our pace up here so we can scoot across to Helsinki without any major issues here. We still have about 170 miles to go. Nautical. Look at that. I don't care about that. 230? Really? How's that 230? That's because we gotta come around. Never mind. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. That's right, we're on 22. Okay. We'll go ahead and bring it back. As long as I can keep it around 400. Yes, I know, if we cover... Thanks, man. Yes, we could go to 30,000, 35,000, 36,000 and get a higher speed because the air is thinner and we're going to travel faster that way. I understand that, man. But then when you have patches in the clouds, you can't see much for detail. And besides, I like floating through the clouds. How often do you see clouds at 30,000 feet unless it's a huge mother effing storm? Not very often. So, stay near the puffy clouds for cool effects. And what's your problem? You got the slider bar. Just slide it to the right and watch the landing. Ding dong. Quit crabbing at me. Oh, you can't yet. That's right. Okay, well, you can fast forward in time anytime you want. See this little button here to travel to? If you click that, you can go right to any other step here. I'm not nuts about this feature. They kind of mess you up when you all of a sudden fast forward. Plane is all disoriented. Everything you had set doesn't travel forward in time with it. It resets a bunch of stuff. Pain in the butt. Contact 121.3 KEV 777. That wasn't me that farted, that was Freckles. Yeah, you having fun yet? Well, what's new in your world? I guess there is a worldwide truce with 2 Middle East countries right now. Supposedly. Don't hold our breath, right? Hopefully. One can be excited about peace, so I hope that's true. We'll see. One day at a time, man. We just all get along? Of course we can. You just gotta put your ego. And there are a lot of stressed, whiny people that have spent so many years complaining about everything that it's become a habit for them. They live their lives full of complaints. Complaining about everything. I was at the oh, by the way, all cashews and nuts and steak and all beef jerky, all that good stuff. The hard crunchy stuff is now available for mass consumption. I lost, like, I think I told you guys I lost like 10 pounds, 15 pounds, I think, early in March. It just dripped off because the liquid diet wasn't holding the caloric content, the calorie count. I mean, I was getting plenty of protein and vitamin D's and all the vitamin stuff, but I wasn't getting the caloric intake, so I drip. My metabolism is high, so I drip weight pretty quick, and over the course of 4 or 5 weeks, it was like, boom. So now that I get to eat the good stuff, I'm gonna fatten up, man. Get a chunky ass all over. I've never had one. We'll see. I have a hard time gaining weight. So, anyway, neither here nor there. People are just growing up to be grumpy. And I was at the, basically a dentist. They're an oral surgeon. And there were people in the office building, and they do nothing but complain. It was a beautiful sunny day. It was about 23 Celsius, 24 Celsius, blue sky, powder puff clouds, little fluffy stuff, not as dense as what you see on the screen here. Beautiful stuff. People were complaining. Wasn't nice enough. It was one older person came in and said it was too hot. I'm like, okay, so take off the sweater. Right? You're like, God, you control it, man. Who said you had to wear the sweater? Man. Anyway, a lot of you grumpy mothers out there, cheer up, man. Life's too short. You don't have to listen to the news and all the other junk out there, right? You control your own destiny for the most part, within the societal and economic parameters that you have ahead of you. Make the best of it, man. Life's too short. Anyway, that was the good news yesterday. Hooba. We'll see how long I mess this up. I have to go back. I thought I wasn't going to go back for a year, but she looked at me and said, a year from your surgery. I'm like, oh, I thought I was done. She just smiled at me. Anyway. Damn, if you, there's people really, now, I like the way my smile looks now and all the rest of this stuff, but primarily for me it was all about food, right? So I could eat decent food without getting it caught in my teeth and all the other problems. My tooth decay was just horrible over time. And like I said, my teeth were crooked. Some of you may have seen some of my older stuff, but yeah, this is all nice and square. My bite is normal. See this? Makes a little more noise because it's all zirconium teeth. But yeah, it is a lot nicer to chew. And one thing they notice is that I'm still chewing on this side predominantly for breaking up food. And they basically told me, consciously try starting to balance it and go to the other side. I'm like, really? What difference? Anyway, cashews are in play, man. I have missed real food so bad. What did I do last night? I was in the big city, baby. I don't get fast food up here. I make my food. So I went and bought a McDonald's. Holy crap, is that expensive? I bought bacon cheeseburger, a medium fry, and a Coca-Cola, and it was like $15. Like $15. I remember the day back when it was dirt cheap. Oh well. Anyway, that was my foray into fast food. I could have spent the whole day there just eating, but they took my top tooth set out, arch, and I had to do some rework for it to straighten it up, make it better. It feels better. But, yeah. Man, dude, I looked like I was 125 years old without my teeth in. Everything just sinks into your skull. And it's like, it's really ugly looking, man. I took a picture of myself. I'm like, oh god, damn. Don't feel that old. Anyway, I'm not that old. Just, it's surprising how your visual, my representation in my head of what looks old and what doesn't, it triggered it when I saw the mirror. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I wanted to see how they had mounted the posts. Because they take everything out and they clean it and just double check that everything's, basically they do like x-raying it just to make sure that the titanium and the zirconium aren't cracked or there's problems or whatever. It's still square or straight and all the rest of that stuff. It was just fine. Needed some cleaning on the lower, but the upper needed an adjustment so they could close the gap on the upper side a little tighter, which was great because it feels a bit better than it did before. So I don't have as much lisp. I still have a bit, but that'll get better over time here. Just tightening up the upper part so air doesn't go out. Man, it's all good. Alright, well, I'm babbling away. It's Tuesday. Woohoo! What you doing tonight? Oh, really? Okay, well, chillax. I don't think, unless the weather front up ahead of us has, it's not, it shows it on radar, but I'm not seeing it in Microsoft as usual, right? You kind of go, oh, jeez. You guys ever get this stuff right yet? Oh, frustrating. Might have some cloud deck at 20. We'll see. You can see down below we got some islands down below. All good. Alright, get your bets in. Think we're gonna make it okay? Or is Kev gonna mess up? We'll see. I had a weird tailwind the other day. I should post that one. It was in Portugal. And basically was flying into Lisbon. Hey, quit pausing me, baby. Thank you. Anyway, in Lisbon, it wasn't registering the ILS on the dial. So even though it told me I had ILS, it really was RNAV. This is just like, wow. Lisbon's a major city in the world. I don't fly in South America anymore. You guys flown in South America? Oh my god, man. ILS is off the charts in that part of the world. I don't go to the southern hemisphere very often. I do enjoy going through. I could spend. I know it's boring scenery for you guys, but I could spend days going around the coastline of New Zealand and Australia, just because it's part of the world that fascinates me, so to speak. And yet, when you're flying over most of the western half, it's all desert. So, besides, that's where they, didn't they film Mad Max there? Yeah, Mel Gibson. I think they did that first couple in Western Australia, anyway. Europe is fun. At least they got that stuff right. But in the southern hemisphere, I tried landing down in. Oh goodness gracious! South Africa. I forget the name of the airport. Anyway, Microsoft had its floating building 10,000 feet up. No ILS. No weather. At least they get some simulated weather through Australia, but in the Africa continent, no. I don't know, maybe Northern Africa, Saudi Arabia, and that part of the northern half of Africa has some stuff in that works, but nope. All VFR, baby. Seat of the pants, Manuel. Alright, we got some scattered clouds. Let's quick take a look inside here. We're closing in. Alright, so I should probably go ahead and wind this down on the inside. What do you say? Cheers, by the way. Hot coffee. Too hot. Freckles, you burned my tongue. You burnt my tongue. What the hell? I said hot, but not fry my tongue in cooking oil. Well, looks like we're set. We're just gonna have to wind this down. Okay, so let's drag our behinds down to 220. Let's start our wind it down and alright. Sit your butts down back there. There we go. Okay, so looks like we got a bit to go here, so I'll do it this way. So it's hard to read that there, so it's coming here. Yeah, we got 90 some, so let's go ahead and wind this down. And get ready for the flyby. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, so let this drag down. And we're into Pexin. Pexin? Pexin. No? Wait. Pexin. We're now officially in Diva. Cool. Nice cloud ahead. So maybe I'll get that storm front I was looking for. Maybe I did time this just right. Do 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 do. So we got. Yeah, it's gonna be rainy. I don't see any major storm weather, so it's just gonna be wet. Alright, fair enough. What have you got me at? 295, huh? 15. Do, 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 do. We're at 15. 7 will put us at 8. Right? Let's go to
Temporary
8.
Center, KED 777, Kilo Echo Victor 777. Request 8,000 feet.
Drop down. That's about what it looks like the cloud deck is.
KED 777 Kilo Echo Victor
Yep,
777.
I know that. You're down below.
Speed not above 250 knots.
Fair enough. Let's go.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed not above 250 knots. KED 777, Kilo Echo Victor 777.
Okay. I might have to change this a little bit. Let's try that. Is that gonna work for me?
From the front deck, ladies and gentlemen, as we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare to fall off.
Hey,
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until you have not arrived safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare to cabin full left.
I think we're gonna be just at or below that deck. We'll see. I don't want to make the approach too easy. You know what I'm saying. We didn't come here to fly on blue skies and no wind. I came here to fly at a little crosswind, tailwind, ass puckering conditions. Coffee's still too hot. Yikes, but I'm thirsty. It is. What's up with this? This is like non-standard behavior for you, my friend. You normally just jerk me around. What the hell? You're behaving normal today. Did Edwin fix something? Maybe they saw my video complaining like crazy. I doubt it. Only a handful of loyal, dedicated, awesome individuals catch my shows, my videos.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 contact approach on 124.325. Good day.
Sorry, say that again.
124.325 KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777.
325, huh?
Approach KEV 777 Kilo Echo
Why am
Victor
I
777,
contacting
passing
approach so soon?
8,700 feet, descending 8,000 feet.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 approach altimeter 29.2 tree radar contact. Continue to HK 804.
Okay, you gonna give me the descent to 4 now? Just below it. I kinda guessed wrong, guys. Let's see if we hit anything else on the way in. I don't want to roller coaster up and down too much. I was hoping for new zero visibility. You test out your ILS approach on 2-2. Yeah, well, nope. Not gonna give it to me yet. How far have I got? Another mile? 2. Oh, sitting really good so far. 40 out. Now we're going to run parallel to the airport. I think you're over there. You're in there. You're in there, right? Are you right there? Where are you down there? Oh my luck, it'll be open. Yeah, you're down there in the clouds somewhere. Cool. Maybe I got this right. Timed it just right. Wait. For a second I thought, is that baseball? No. Looks like there's an event going on a Tuesday afternoon in Helsinki. Wow. Well, they certainly like their sports on the outdoor side when they get a chance. Huh. Gonna have to spend more time flying through here. this jam. Well, the airport looks like she's shrouded in clouds at the moment. Even some low-level clouds. Cool. These guys gonna make me come down? Yeah, I'm gonna request it. Because you're not gonna do this until the last second, so.
Approach KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777. Request 4,000 feet.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777.
See if it hits it and holds. It's supposed to. What the hell? I don't. You've been a very good person today. Thank you for not screwing up stuff. Good AI. Atta girl. I'm screwing stuff up. This is a normal flight. I'm so weird. I'm like, I said everything and we haven't run into any issues. No weird feedback here so far. Damn. Maybe there are just certain parts of the world that you actually get. I got a nice tailwind. I'm going to face a bit of a headwind on the way back, so it'll be interesting to see how it's going to come across the nose. But yeah, okay. Well, we are really, yeah, we're floating along. We're coming on to 4,000, about 5,000 right now. 5,500, 5,000. We're slowly training down.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777. You are 13 miles east. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway 22 left approach.
22 left approach. Alright, set it and forget it, baby. Let's go. Ding ding.
ILS runway 22 left approach. KEV
Not winter
777
time,
Kilo
so
Echo
turn
Victor
this jazz
777.
off. I didn't have any feedback that said I was getting it, so. Landing light, switch panel. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Fook. And we can do this. This. Boom. This is up. That's that. Sorry, I'm watching this go down. 10 out. Sitting at 160, 2923, double check the altimeter. Okay. That's the last known we got. We're gonna stick with it. Cool. Absolutely shite for approach weather. We're in the clouds, baby. We're not gonna see the runway very clear here. Awesome. I love it. Let's test it out, baby. Let's see what we see. Okay, I had a diamond before, so let's see if I can pick it back up. And we're gonna do this. Just in case. There we go. Let's do this. Five miles. No visual. We're on a diamond approach. Diamond looks okay. Altitude's gotta drop a little quicker here if we're gonna get to the basement.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777. You are 1,200 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet altimeter. 29.21.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777. You are 5 miles northeast of Helsinki. Climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Contact Helsinki Tower on 119.7.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Tower on 119.7 KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777. Helsinki Tower KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 4 miles northeast, inbound ILS runway 22 left approach.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 Helsinki Tower. Altimeter 29.21 with 210 at 11. Cleared ILS runway 22 left approach. KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777 with 210 at 11. Clear to land runway 22 left.
Cleared ILS runway 22 left approach KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777.
KEV 777 Kilo Echo
What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
121.65 KEV 777 Kilo Echo Victor 777.
Really? I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Interesting. I know it was a bit low, but huh. Well,
Auto brake off.
Helsinki Tower, Lufthansa 849er Heavy at runway 22 left, ready for departure IFR to Frankfurt. Lufthansa 849er Heavy, altimeter 29er.21, wind 210 at 11. Cleared for takeoff, runway 22 left. Cleared for takeoff, runway 22 left, Lufthansa 849er Heavy.
Alright, well, whatever. That kind of bugs me. I don't know what I hit. Or why I hit anything. This is so weird. Perfectly great flight, and then I get distracted at the last end because I was 200 feet and I hit something. Don't know what we hit. I have to watch this back to see what the H happened. I landed okay. A little clunky, but right, Freckles. Gonna re-queue it up. Let's do this bad boy. Alright, well, you never know what you get with me, right? I have no clue. I know I was coming down pretty steep, but I had enough airspeed. I don't know, maybe the headwind took me down a bit because I was facing the headwind. And again, I think sometimes the game confuses itself, so it creates the weird scenarios. Doesn't know how to properly control. Anyway, I seriously doubt I hit anything, but the noise freaked me out for a second, so I short landed. Again, I'm carrier deck. You don't wait till you're halfway down the runway to land unless you absolutely need to. At the same time, airline pilots typically don't land short like that. I typically land a bit more short than the average pilot, simply because I like the challenging live weather aspects, and if I need time to make any corrections, you guys have seen me be able to correct. I have enough leg room to come down. Now, there's always tomorrow. You can always land again, go back, fly around. You guys have seen me do the, missed approach or fly, try it again. Live to fight another day. But at the same time, this felt solid, so I didn't get any weird vibe from it, but I do want to watch the sync rate to see what specifically it thought I hit. There was a tree line there, but I was still over 100 feet high, so like I said, I gotta look at it. Maybe I was just right below 100 feet and there are tall trees in Finland. I don't know, man. Hard to say. Anyway, cheers to you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Check it out. I got a bunch of other good stuff coming along the way. Thanks for being here. Have a great day and make good choices. See ya.